you get one chance to make a first impression.
Training Camp 2025 has begun, folks. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Training Camp edition of Patriots All Access. I'm Steve Burton. The offseason is over. Excitement is in the air, as this week, the Patriots begin what many fans are hoping is a return to excellence. Patriots Hall of Fame linebacker Mike Vrabel begins his first camp as Patriots head coach, and as Dan Roach tells us, his team is eager to get back to work.
It's an annual rite of passage, the return of pro football in late July. And this season, with a new head coach and many new faces, there's an enthusiasm in the air.
Hey, it starts right now!
Go, everybody up!
It starts right now! Come on! What a great fan base. All the energy out here today was awesome. It's good to see the fans get back with the boys. It's exciting. I've never been more excited going into a year with a group of guys. We had a great off season, but that doesn't promise you anything. We got to come in here and work every day, and that's what we started today.
And while they're definitely happy to be back on the field, those returning are determined to change things.
I think you got guys around here that are tired of losing around here, and the guys that want to win. I think that's what excites me most.
What also excites May is having his rookie year under his belt, as well as having a 4-time Pro Bowl wide receiver who's ready to go after tearing his ACL last October.
I'm super excited to play football, but, earning the respect of my teammates, earning the respect of my coaches, getting back out here, being the leader I know I am. That's all I want to be right now.
It's awesome being able to, throw to a guy like that, and even when you feel like he's not open, he's gonna go make a play for you. And kind of tight coverage, he's, strong receiver, gonna make plays.
One interesting note about Diggs is the fact that he doesn't feel like he's out here, prancing along and taking things easily because he went through the rehab process, put all the work in, Steve. I think he did all the cutting, all that to test the knee. I think he feels good about that knee going forward, not even thinking about it.
Yeah, the good thing is he doesn't have to think about it. That's good all along. Let me ask you this. Are you surprised? Everybody's different when they come off injuries, right? Are you surprised he's this far along?
No, he seems like he's a hard worker, Steve. He's in tremendous shape. He's one of those elite guys that loves his craft, loves his job. You can just see it. I mean, when you watch him, every way he cuts, he has special ability, and I just kind of think that he's one of those guys that's geared up for that, and as soon as I can get out there, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll get ready, and it'll be good to go. And I think if the fans come out here to watch it, Steve, they're going to notice right away he's a #1 guy, and if he can live up to the hype, he could be a good one for the
You
battle.
mentioned hype. Expectations are high on Stefon Diggs. There's no question about that.
That time of year, Steve. Think positive.
There you go. Thank you very much, Danny Roach. We'll be back more at Patriots All Access right after this.
Coming up on All Access.
A training camp conversation with Mike Vrabel.
We're going to face adversity, and that's when we hope that our identity and our style and our culture can take over.
You're watching Patriots All Access.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the New England Patriots. By Sports Illustrated Tickets, 50 million sports, concerts, and theater tickets, 0 fees. Fans deserve better. Visit sitickets.com today. And by Cross Insurance, official insurance broker of the New England Patriots.
And you may not find any. You'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. I get as much out of it, hopefully, as they do. I know that I have fun with it, and it's something that's important to me.
1, 2, 3. All right, there you see head coach Mike Vrabel out with the fans doing the community work. Put some smiles on a lot of people's faces. He's putting some smiles on our faces as he joins us now for the first real Patriots All Access. Those ones in the spring didn't count.
They didn't count. That was just a little warm-up.
How was your summer?
It was good. It was great. Yeah, I think just being able to get away and still stay in touch with the players and the coaches and everybody we're around each other a lot, so it's good to get away, as you know, and then get back here, and we'll spend a lot of time together.
Do you golf? Do you golf at all?
I try. It's a frustrating game, but I do like to play when I can.
Were you with Kevin Millard at a minor league baseball game?
Yes.
What? How did that relationship start? Is it back to the days when you guys played?
I kinda, but it was more or less just being out in Tahoe and hanging out there.
He's a fun guy.
Our kid, my youngest son, Carter, baseball player. He adores him. He thinks he's his Mickey Mantle, which I try to tell him he was just a punch and Judy hitter, but he has a great family. I love his family. I love his wife Gina. I love his daughters, and it's just become fun. We vacation together. We hang out, and hopefully we can get him up here around the team.
It's a great connection. I'm sure he'll love to be up here too. 5 weeks ago, before you guys left, before the team left, you said these are going to be the most 5 important weeks of the season. Now that the team's back, how do they look? Well, I think that we're ready. I think there's a lot of work yet to be done. But again, as long as there is enthusiasm, there's energy and a willingness to learn, we're going to coach them. And the plan is just to get better every day, make improvements, and always try to figure out what's best for each individual player. You've been out here for the OTAs, the mini camps and that, but this is real now. What was going through your head taking those first steps out here today? Really just trying to take it one play at a time and get these guys to understand and continue to build our identity, which I know is important and is critical and what we're going to have to survive on when times get tough, and they will. We're going to face adversity, and that's when we hope that our identity and our style and our culture can take over. The league has different rules, different mandates, different when you and I played. The 2 days were real. You hit every day. You guys aren't going to put the pads on, I think, till Monday. Yeah. What are you looking to do? What are you looking to establish until the pads? You have to practice. I mean, you have to practice. Great teams know how to practice at different speeds and with different pads and no pads and less than 100%. That's just the facts. And once you get to the season, you're going to have to do that to prepare a weekly opponent. So I try to tell them that the best teams that I've ever been a part of know how to practice without pads on. They know how to practice at less than 100%, and they're still getting work done. Pretty good turnout by the fans here day one. You're going to have some heat here this week. Fans will really be coming out, and you got a joint with the Commanders coming up in a couple weeks. What do you want fans to walk away from here feeling as far as what they saw in a Mike Vrabel practice? Well, that there's organization, that there's energy, that there's a pace to it, there's a tempo to it, the way that we move around the football field, that we're on to the next drill, that there's a structure to it, and that the drills that we do apply to what we're going to ask the players to do in practice. Those are all the things that I try to do when I structure practice. And you remember your first day in pads. I heard Mike Reese talking about this, that you never forget that. Is there something that pops out to you? Is there a story that someone hit you in the chin? Did you hit somebody in the chin? No, I remember I got into a fight in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. I was with the Steelers. I used to go there every day. And I got into a fight with Mitch Lyons. And he was a tight end, and we were wrestling around, and Greg Lloyd hadn't talked to me. The funniest part of this story is Greg Lloyd hadn't said a word to me since the day I got drafted. And I get into a fight with this tight end, and I'm exhausted after practice, and Greg Lloyd comes over, and I see this shadow looming over my head in the locker room. And he's like, in this deep voice, he's like, yeah, the next time that happens, what you want to do is you want to come up underneath his face. And I was like, you haven't said a word to me since April. He was like, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you weren't a punk before I talked to you. That's good. So that was my first padded practice story in the National Football League. Steeler practice, too. That was crazy. The old snow fences walking up. I remember those old dorms. Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Miserable. All right, Big T's back. He is. Good to have him back? Yeah, the players responded really well to him, and I think they're excited to have him back in the building, and he means a lot to me. He means a lot to our coaching staff and to our football team. You know how important it is, too, to be on-site coaching, too. It's tough doing it through Zooms. You get a lot done through Zooms, but you're a big hands-on guy, too. Sure, and I mean, that was the circumstances that we were working with, and, we felt like that was going to be what was best at the time, and that's why we did what we did during the spring. Got to throw this one in here last but not least. Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Crazy God trade. Rest his soul. Early days of the dynasty, you came out running to that song. Of course, yeah, and we did. He had the one live where we came out in 2005. Remember that through the helmet? And it was live, and I think we ran underneath him, and we looked, and we're like, that's actually him. Like, we didn't know that. We'd heard that he was going to be there, but we didn't actually think that he would be out there, and so that was kind of cool. But we ran out of that tunnel to his songs for a lot of years. Coach, thanks a lot. Have a great camp, man. Appreciate you. Thanks, guys. Thank you. All right, more Patriots All Access will return right after this.
So Robert and Dana Kraft are passionate about finding forever homes for dogs. Today we have over 41 dogs here, and we were able to get them all new homes.
Mr. Kraft, good to see you. Good to see you too.
Great yesterday.
Thank you.
You ran from me? I thought he was cool. I'm scared to put him down.
I know, I saw
ran
that.
on me.
He was getting a little bit excited.
Hi, how you doing? This is great, man. I love what you're doing. Okay.
Here she is.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Big girl. Oh, I know.
Yeah, she's growing fast.
Look how big she is. Goodness gracious. She got a good home now.
Welcome back to Patriots All Access, everyone. Steve Burton alongside Pop Douglas, and we just saw how important it was from the top down, from the owner and his wife on pet adoption day. First of all, you a dog guy?
Yeah, yes, sir.
You a dog guy?
Yes, sir.
What kind of dog you got?
Oh, no, I like dogs. I don't have one. I don't have time for dogs.
Tell me about the vibe here at training camp. How excited are you to be back, and how excited is this team to be back?
Man, I'm excited, be back with the guys, man, and, just be out on the field again. That's where we let it all out on the field, from outside in, and man, it's everything to be on that field with my team.
This is your third year alongside your third new coaching staff,
right? Yes,
right?
Right.
What does Mike Vrabel bring to the table? What do you like about him?
Man, energy, man. Like I say before, man, player coach. He's on the field with us, man. You don't get a lot of that from your head coach. He's on the field with us, and he knows the game.
And he goes from position to position, right?
Fact.
He'll get in with the drill.
Yeah, offense, defense, and receivers, for sure.
Josh McDaniels.
Yes.
New offensive coordinator. What does he bring to the table, and what do you like about him?
Man,
Josh McDaniels' offense.
Yeah, man, very smart, man. I've seen, previous teams that he's been with, and man, he uses receivers, and I'm excited to be in this offense with him.
You guys got a chance to bond with Drake May in North Carolina. How important was that bonding, you and the receivers together?
Man, I was excited. I kept telling Drake, man, we needed this. This bond is going to take us far in this season, and we never had something like this. And I said, shout out to Drake, for getting all us together, going to throw, down where he's from, and man, the energy was there. I felt like we got closer as we were down there in North Carolina.
This will be Drake May's second year. What are you seeing out of your second-year quarterback?
Man, like confidence. The first year was that get the jitters out. This season I feel like, man, he's running the team. This is his team, and we're following him. We step by step with him. We got his back through it all.
Speaking about step by step, I saw that little step by step you took out there. That little jitter step and made the guy miss. You're looking as fast as ever.
Nah, yes sir, man. I've been working, and I'm ready to get on the field and do what I need to do.
Well, good luck to you this season.
Thank you.
Pop Douglas, our guest. We'll be back more Patriots All Access right after this.
Patriots All Access is brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the New England Patriots. And by Cross Insurance, official insurance broker of the New England Patriots.
Why the f would I care about what happened last year? I'm worried about what's going to go right today and tomorrow and the next day. We're not worried about what went wrong. We're focused on what's going to go right, and I want you to understand that. And I don't care whatever's happened or how you've been coached. This is how I want to do it.
Later this summer, the real story behind the scenes, building the 2025 New England Patriots.
Job up front, fellas. See you, Big Mo.
Forged in Foxborough, the 2-episode long-form series available in one place, in one sitting on TV 38, Sunday, August 3rd. Get ready to get pumped.
Welcome back to our training camp edition of Patriots All Access. Time now for our panel discussion with Mike Reese and Paul Perot. Opening thoughts of training camp.
Just a lot of energy and excitement, Steve. I think that as soon as Mike Vrabel was named the head coach, there seemed to be a lot of optimism throughout the fall, the winter and the spring.
Right.
And I think you've seen it manifesting at the start of training camp because there was a lot of enthusiasm. All the players are talking about just the difference in intensity level, and it's great to have football back.
Bleachers are full, and
Yes.
Mike Vrabel is holding people accountable, including reporters.
I mean, whether you were in a coma when I answered Tom's question, Remember, Mike? Earn a roll. You remember the last one? Prepare to win. You guys are on fire today.
You better be on your P's and Q's. If he's doing that to reporters, imagine what he's doing to the players.
And we failed, Steve.
And
We all
here's what I
failed.
like about Vrabel, though. He gets in the mix with everybody, right? I saw him, getting in drills, hitting guys and everything. I love that about a head coach.
Steve, you took the thought right out of my head. He's wearing a green penny with the number 5 on it. Stefon Diggs comes over the middle, and he's trying to punch at the ball to get it away from Diggs.
Speaking of Diggs, your thoughts on Diggs?
I think it's a great sign that he's out there participating right off the start. No list for him to start. He talked a lot about everybody's on a case-by-case basis with that injury. We know he tore his ACL, and I think people want to read too much into it. But really exciting to see him. First play, Mike. First play, he catches a nice crosser from Drake May. He looks great.
And the crowd cheers on that first play. And I think of all the things we've seen at the start of camp, that's one of my top notes. They get in the full team drill. Drake May, the first player he looks to is Stefon Diggs. Could it be the start of something special?
The spotlight, it shifts. Obviously, it was on Diggs, but I got to go to the quarterback, Drake May. Drake May, what do you see in the guy?
I see an added comfort level to me. And he talked a little bit on the first day about not being able to master the offense yet. It's far too early for that with Josh McDaniels' new system, but he looks comfortable to me. He looks like he's in control. And I go back to something Mike said about Vrabel keeping everybody accountable. Vrabel wants Drake May to keep everybody accountable, too. That's part of the job at that position.
Did you like how Steve shifted the spotlight, bringing it over? And I think what we're seeing is a shift in Drake May getting teammates together even before camp and just him feeling comfortable gathering everyone down in North Carolina. And then when they come back here, there's more presence from him on the field with those teammates.
Bob Douglas talked about being gathered together down in North Carolina. Biggest competition out there. I know we're not in pads yet, but what do you see biggest competition-wise?
I think there's a lot of areas that you could look at, but I have a hard time leaving the offensive line and specifically the middle of it, left guard, center. I think how those jobs are going to manifest, that's a big part of it because you're going to have a rookie left tackle in Will Campbell, Mike. There's a rookie draft pick in Jared Wilson who I think has the ability to play, but do you want to have a couple of rookies, maybe if he's playing left guard instead of center? Having a lot of inexperience up front might not be the best course, but I think there's a lot of competition there.
Paul, it's a great point that you make because in the first practice we saw, you saw some pressure up against Drake May, so it remains a big question. I'll go with the receivers. Kyle Williams, the rookie third-rounder from Washington State, caught my eye catching a pass on the sideline with Christian Gonzalez, the closest defender, and Drake May said, hey, I'm going to challenge Gonzo and to go to Kyle Williams. To me, that's a rookie showing up, and it's those depth receiver spots behind Diggs, behind Pop Douglas that I'll be keeping an eye on.
So all in all, thumbs up.
It's coming up, Steve.
Coming up.
If you're not excited now, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
You got to have excitement before the season starts. Vrabel says it all the time. Everybody's undefeated.
What are we doing? I'll tell you what we're doing. We're going to wrap up the show.
All right, let's
Thank you very much.
You got it, Steve.
That'll do it for this edition of Patriots All Access. For Mike Reese and Paul Perillo, I'm Steve Burton. Have a great week, everybody.